Similar to the quadratic equation, where we identified a, b, and c, and then we just stuck it into an equation, we're going to do the same thing with completing the square. Now in this case, we've got x squared plus 2x plus 7, which means we've got a value for b and a value for c. The completing the square equation looks something like this, where we half our b and we put it in brackets and squared, and then we minus that b over 2 all squared, and then we add c. This will always be the general formula for completing the square. All you have to do is identify b and c, and then you stick it in. So in this case, with x squared plus 2x plus 7, our b is 2 and our c is 7. So now we just stick it into our formula. X plus 2 over 2 all squared minus 2 over 2 all squared plus 7. And now we simplify. 2 over 2 is 1. So x plus 1 all squared minus 1 squared plus 7. 1 squared is 1. So x plus 1 all squared minus 1 plus 7, which is x plus 1 all squared plus 6. There we go. We've now completed the square. This complete the square is in the following form. X plus p all squared plus q, where in this scenario our p is 1 and our q is 6. So if they ever ask you to solve the equation or write this equation in the form x plus p all squared plus q, you should think to complete the square. There we go. So I've written 3 questions on the board. Can you give those 3 a go for me, please? All right, let's do the first one. We've got b equals minus 4 and c equals 6. The minus is part of the number. So yes, it's x squared minus 4x plus 6, which means our b is minus 4, not just 4, because just 4 would be a positive number. When we apply our completing the square formula, we get x plus minus 4 over 2 all squared minus 4 over 2 all squared plus 6. And when we simplify, we get x minus 2, because minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2, all squared, minus, and then in brackets, minus 2 all squared plus 6. Okay, minus 2 all squared is 4 positive. Minus 2 times minus 2 gives positive 4. So we're going to minus 4 like that. Let me move this down. And now we can expand that bracket. X minus 2 all squared minus 4 plus 6, which simplifies to x minus 2 all squared plus 2. Cool. Next one. In this case, our b is 8 and our c is 0. So when we apply it, x plus 8 over 2 all squared minus 8 over 2 all squared plus 0, x plus 4 all squared minus 4 squared I can ignore the plus 0 now. X plus 4 all squared minus 16. That's that one. Okay, in the last one here, notice how it's equal to 0, meaning once we've completed the square, we now want to rearrange to make x the subject. So let's apply our completing the square formula first. X plus 4 over 2 all squared minus 4 over 2 all squared plus 1 equals 0. X plus 2 all squared minus 4 over 2 is 2. Square that is 4. Minus 4 plus 1 equals 0. So this gives us minus 3 equals 0. Now we want to rearrange this, move stuff around, so that we just have x equals something. So if you haven't done that, can you give that a go from this point? So first we're going to move the 3 like this. Then we want to get rid of that squared. So we're going to square root the other side like this. Whenever we square root something, we get two answers, technically. We get plus, minus. So if we square root 3, we get plus root 3 and we get minus root 3. But just to save a bit of time, I guess, we write the plus minus sign to make it easier. And now we can move that minus 2, or move that 2 to become minus 2, like this. Which means we have two solutions. Minus 2 plus root 3 and minus 2 minus root 3. That's how you solve completing the square.